And this is why they survive. They trust no one because they have pattern recognition. They've watched loyalty evaporate the moment it became inconvenient. They've watched friends turn into accountants, quietly calculating what you cost them, what you owe them, what you're worth on a bad day. They've watched love become leverage. They've watched promises become props. And the worst part is this: it never looks like betrayal while it's happening. It looks like concern. It looks like advice. It looks like a smile that stays on the face a second too long. And once you understand this, you stop being shocked by outcomes. You start designing outcomes. 10 cold reasons that explain how people really move when pressure arrives, when envy awakens, when opportunity knocks, and when your success becomes a mirror that insults them. You'll learn why oversharing makes you predictable, why loyalty is often just convenience wearing perfume, and why the smartest people don't cut everyone off. They simply control access. By the end, you won't become bitter. You'll become accurate. Machiavelli understood something most people hate admitting. Trust is not a virtue. Trust is a tactic. In a soft world, trust is preached like religion. In a real world, trust is measured like risk. Because the same person who cheers for you in public can quietly resent you in private. The same person who says "I got you" can disappear the moment your situation stops benefiting them. Because when you win, someone else loses a story they were telling themselves. The moment you tell someone something valuable, you don't just share information, you transfer power. Because now your weakness has an audience, your plan has a witness, your fear has a future use. And people don't need to be evil to weaponize it. They only need one emotional moment, one argument, one jealousy spike, one desperate need to feel bigger than they are. That's when the private detail you trusted them with becomes a casual joke in someone else's mouth. This is why intelligent people speak in controlled doses, not because they are cold, but because they understand how humans bargain. When someone knows your insecurities, they can steer your behavior without touching you. They can guilt you, pressure you, flatter you, threaten you softly. Watch how people behave when they think nobody is watching. They collect stories. They collect weaknesses. They collect dirt without calling it dirt. They call it bonding. They call it being close. But what they're really doing is building a file. Neutral is a beautiful word people use to hide fear. People don't just remember what you said. They remember what they can use. Because most people don't listen to learn. They listen to place you inside a story that benefits them. If they can't read you, they'll write you. If they can't predict you, they'll label you. And once you're labeled, anything you do becomes evidence. You stay quiet, they call you arrogant. You speak up, they call you insecure. You keep boundaries, they call you selfish. You give too much, they call you weak. The most dangerous distortion happens when you trust someone with complexity. You show them the parts of you that are layered, contradictory, human. The smartest people don't judge someone by how they treat you when life is easy. Most people trust because they want relief. If you can destroy me with what I told you, I trusted wrong. The real danger is the person who smiles, stays close, and quietly competes with you. The one who feels inferior in your presence but won't admit it. Because your growth triggers their panic. If you rise, their excuses look weak. If you become disciplined, their laziness gets exposed. And when someone feels their value dropping, they don't always improve. It's something you build brick by brick, test by test. The world doesn't punish you for being kind. It punishes you for being careless. They've seen how secrets become leverage. They've seen how your success turns into someone else's insecurity. They've felt how help can turn into ownership. They've watched how people distort what they don't understand, then punish you for the version they invented. They've learned that most loyalty is comfort loyalty. It lasts until the first inconvenience, the first risk, the first moment where supporting you would cost them something real. They've learned that trust makes you talk, and talking makes you traceable.